What's going on, fans? We are back with another RNG recruit interview. This time with us, we have got a very talented, very high upside 2025 defensive lineman who's gotten attention from multiple schools across the South already, across some of the East as well. He's getting noticed. He's definitely getting noticed. I'm hearing more and more about him from local recruiting guys in the area of Florida and stuff. I've been getting hit up in my DMs and stuff saying you got to check out this guy's film. You got to check out his film. He's blowing up. I'm happy to bring him on here right now because I just, man, like I'm telling you guys, I have a feeling this is going to be a very special player in the future.
Hey, what's up? What's up? This is Jarquez Carter, class 2025. Play with Newberry, Florida, D tackle.
Hey, man, thanks for taking the time to jump on here and let fans get a little more familiar with you. I appreciate it. Man, I always like to start off. What's your current height and weight right now?
I'm 6'2", 6'3" area, and I weigh 285.
Okay. Have you ever had your wingspan measured? I think we lost him for just a sec. He might have got a phone call. That will happen sometimes.
Wait.
Okay, so what do they have your wingspan measured at?
About an 80.
About an 80? Okay, good. Really good. Really good, actually. How's this early high school season going so far for you and your football team?
I think we're doing pretty good. We're 4-1 right now. We had a big loss against a big rivalry team week two.
Who was that rivalry game against?
Hawthorne.
Okay, that's one of your guys' big-time rivals there?
Mm-hmm.
So this offseason, before everything started and stuff, what was some of your focus, to kind of take your game to the next level as far as, working on your technical skills, What did you try to improve at?
Really run stopping a lot because I need a lot of help with that because I think I'm really good with the pass rush. So just run stopping and getting off blocks. I think I've been doing good a lot this year.
What was your off-season weight room focus?
Weight room, I worked on a lot of explosiveness, so like a lot of squats with the bands on it to help like explode up, and a lot of reps on the bench. Yeah, really a lot of stuff to help me explode and get far faster.
So what would you say on the field right now are your current strengths? What do you really excel at?
Rushing. Yeah, rushing and getting the quarterback. I think I'm really good at that.
Yeah,
really.
I noticed that on your film.
Uh,
So in your mind, what do you feel makes an elite defensive lineman, mentally and physically? What does it take to make someone an elite defensive lineman, do you think?
I feel like mentally you have to be selfless because sometimes you won't make the play. Sometimes you got to sacrifice your body for the linebacker to come in and make the play. A lot of bruises, jam fingers every game. And I think you have to be quick with hands, have heavy hands and light feet and be able to squeeze through gaps and stuff.
Yeah. So in practice, I'm curious, do you have a favorite drill?
Yeah, it's like I forgot the name of it, but coach will have three set of three cones, and we'll do stuff with it, flip our hips, go over the cones, then at the end of the drill we'll tackle, wrap up the bag, and take it to the ground. That's my favorite drill.
So let's do a 180 on that. What's your toughest drill you go through?
Toughest drill? I think I forgot the name of that too, but coach will have one person in the front, two people in the back, me in the middle, and then three people in the back. And you gotta get past the first person, then the second row, and then you gotta get to the quarterback. Yeah, that's a real hard one.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. So Jarquez, what gets you most excited on game day? Is it pre-game, listening to music and stuff? Is it something that happens on the field? What really gets you pumped up?
When I'm going out and shaking the people's hands that be on the side, waiting for me to come out and shaking their hands, that get me pumped up. And then we touch the Panther, and that, yeah.
Okay, you guys got a little tradition there.
Yeah, we got Panther we touched before the game.
And what's that rooted in? Is it just because it's your guys' mascot?
Yeah, because the Panther, and you just got to touch it before you walk out on the home.
I got you. Got to carry on tradition, man. It's important. So if you had to describe your game to somebody who's never seen your film, how would you describe your game to them?
Me personally, I think I get off the ball real fast and have amazing hands for somebody my age. Me from like how young I am, and I'm a team player really.
Good call. Good call. I see it. I see it all on your film. So, you've got a little time here left in high school still, but when the time comes and you can kind of look down the road here a little bit and you've played your last snap in high school, what do you want to be remembered as? What do you want your high school legacy to be remembered as?
That type of player, when you line up in front of him, it's gonna be a long night. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that answer a lot. Yeah. You got that dog in you, I can tell, bro. Do you have any favorite players, guys you look up to in college or pros, maybe steal a little bit of their game to add to your game?
On college level, I like the dude from Florida State, Verse. I like him. And then NFL level, I like Aaron Donald. That's my favorite player.
He's amazing, man.
I love Myles Garrett. And then who else? Chris Jones. I watch his film a lot.
Yeah, that's good film to watch too, no doubt. So, man, 2025 class recruiting is really starting to kind of pick up for you more and more. Are you enjoying this recruiting process so far?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a good process.
Cool, man. You got a chance to visit some schools and see some things you haven't got a chance to see?
Yes.
That's great, man. That's great. So what schools are really showing you love right now?
A lot of schools, all of them really, but I think the most I've been in, I know, is Miami a lot. Yeah, Florida State, even though they have offered, they show a lot of love. Tennessee, Cincinnati, and Penn State, Notre Dame. Yeah, a lot of them, all of them really.
It sounds like colleges are keeping you pretty busy then. They're showing you a lot of love. So you mentioned the Miami staff. Me personally, I'm a Canes fan myself. I'm just kind of curious, you being a 2025 player, what kind of a relationship have you been able to build with the Miami staff?
Yeah, we got a great relationship. I get on the phone with the D-line coach like almost every other day. He texts me every day, try to keep in contact with me. I think against Calvary Christian, he came to the game. He was on the sideline, and then he talked to me, called me, and said I had a great game. So yeah, really the coaching staff texts me and keep in contact with me every day.
And is that Coach Joe Salavea?
Yeah, that's so.
That's cool, man. I'm glad you're getting a chance to talk to the defensive line coach, man. He's got that fire in him, bro. Like 24 hours, 7 days a week. It's not a front or act, man. That dude has got fire in him all day. So what are some of the most important factors to you in choosing a college? Relationships with coaching staff, development, those kind of things. What are the most important factors for Jarquez?
For me, it's really about what coaches can develop me more, and I look at the academic part of school too, because if football don't work out, I want to still have that relationship with the coaches, but still like be able to get a degree in something else.
It's very smart, thinking ahead there, man. So I'm curious here, Coach Cristobal, he'd said something a little while back, and it was talking about how he wanted young players at the University of Miami to come in and earn snaps, actually get the opportunities to earn snaps and get on the field and play early. Is that something that's appealing to you when it's come time to decide a college's early playing time?
Yeah, but I see his point. You have to really fight for it. That's why I plan on. I've been doing it, getting all my credits so I can go in early, get the college feeling, be able to practice before a lot of people come in, just get the fit, because I know it's gonna be a lot of competition when I get to college. So I want to, get used to it.
That's why when I say that and I ask that question, I always make sure to point out that guys got to earn those snaps to get it. Nothing's getting handed. You got to earn those snaps. But just the fact that he wants to give those guys the opportunity to earn the snaps, that doesn't happen at all colleges. Some colleges favor, the older guys a lot more. So it's just all about getting the best players on the field no matter what grade you're in, basically, I got 3 words for you, and I'm just curious of what they mean to you. Miami Hurricanes football. What do those 3 words mean to you?
I'm from down south, so I had a lot of family that played with the team. So it's really kind of like I had probably Jerome McDougal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he played with the team. So Miami is really like I really see it as a defensive team because most of the best defensive from the NFL is from Miami, and I see it as really a big family. Like all the people from Miami, when they grow up, they still come back to support the team. It's just like a big family, big culture.
At this point in the interview, what I like to do is give recruits a chance to give a shout out, to show some love to, parents, coaches, trainers, anybody along the way who's helped them on their path, so go ahead and show them some love.
Shout out to my mom. Big shout out to my mom. She works like crazy to get me everything I need. Shout out to my grandma. She came to help out with my mom, help out with a lot of things. Shout out to my granddad. He helps with the recruiting a lot. Shout out to my dad for everything he did. Shout out to my coaches, especially Coach Johnson, Coach JG, and Coach Woodcock. Shout out to my trainer, Lou. He ain't my trainer really no more, but still shout out to him. And then shout out to one of my old coaches, Coach Darby. He helped me a lot. A lot of his speeches helped me in my journey. Yeah, shout out to them.
Oh man, right on. So what is next for you and your Pace High School football team? Who's next on the list here you guys play?
Worcester.
Okay. And is this a game that you guys play yearly?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What was it like last year when you guys played them?
They beat us by 20 points, so this is a big game to get back.
So you got something you want to go out there and show that was a fluke.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. That's the kind of stuff, man. That'll get your team, riled up, all psyched up and stuff, man. No doubt. Where can fans find you on social media? Go ahead and plug your social media accounts.
My Instagram is _FN0.quiz, and then my Twitter is Jarquez Carter. Those are really. Oh, I use TikTok, but barely. So those 2 sites, the main sites I use.
Okay. Well, man, I just got one last question for you, and I'll let you get on with your night here. It's a question I ask everybody I bring onto this show, man. Recruits, players, coaches, ADs, it don't matter. It's the same question for everybody. Why do you love the game of football? Where do you get that compassion and energy to go out there and compete at a high level on a weekly basis?
I really love the game. I was kind of like born into the game, but the reason I play football is because really because Friday night lights, going out there, showing out under a big fans and stuff, just putting on that jersey means a lot to me. And for me, when I grow up, I want to do the same thing. I want to coach. I want to inspire other kids to play the game that I love. It's just I want to keep it going. Just more generations to come.
You just love the game overall and everything it brings, right?
Yeah.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Well, Jarquez, man, I really, really appreciate you taking the time to jump on here and let fans get a little more familiar with you. Like I was saying before we had you jump on, man, I have seen your film. I truly, truly believe that the sky is the limit for you. I really do, man. Your on-field talent is truly amazing. And to meet you off the field, to see what kind of an upstanding, gentle young man you are, dude, you got big things coming to you on and off the field.
Thank you.
Well, dude, since you are 2025 and you got a little time left, I definitely want to be able to stay in touch with you so I can bring you back on in the future and we can update fans about your, development, recruitment, all that good stuff, All right, man. Sounds good. Well, you have yourself a great night, Jarquez, and we'll talk soon, okay?
All right, you too. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yep, no problem at all. All right, guys, that is a player that you are going to want to keep an eye on. Trust me. I mean, even though he's 2025, he is going to flash this year and show his potential. But in 2024, next season, as a senior, he is really, really, really going to break out. I truly believe it. He's got some amazing upsides on the defensive line. Once again, guys, that was Jarquez Carter from Newberry High School in Florida. Hopefully I will be able to get him back on here in the future. Like I said, him being a 2025 guy, I really think he hasn't even touched, his potential yet. The sky's the limit. Like I told him, he's got this untapped upside that's just amazing, in my opinion, that I saw in his film that is slowly going to get, more and more matured and worked into his game. And I'm just excited to see what happens. I think I messed up and I accidentally said he was from Pace High School at one point in time. I apologize for that. He's from Newberry High School in Florida. That's my bad on the mistake there. But anyways, guys, thank you for joining us for another RNG recruit interview. And there'll be another one popping up here in about 15 minutes. We got another one joining us soon. Talk to you guys soon.